Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, the fourth video is your practice. Now, again, when I make these videos, the first one is review, the second one is I teach you things. I do. The second one is we do together, and then the third one you do individually, and then you check it with my math. So the first one is Langston can usually swim 100 meters in 51.34 seconds. Today he swam 0.09 seconds faster than his usual time. He learned that the world record is 47 and 79 seconds. What is the difference between Langston's time today and the world record? So what I want you to do is I want you to solve this multi-digit story problem. Okay? When you're done, I want you to move on to problem number 2, which says a coin collector bought 10 rare coins for $5,450 each and sold them later for $6,125 each. How much money did the coin collector make on these 10 coins altogether? Again, multi-step problem, figure out what to do. When you are done, okay, with both problems, restart the video, check and see and put it together to see how you did. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you took some time and really read through these problems, because when you read through them, hopefully they become more apparent on what you have to do. So the first step we're going to do is, after reading through, we have to figure out what Langston's time today is. What is Langston's time today? So what we're going to do is we're going to take his normal time, which is 51.34, and we are going to subtract this amount of time, because then that will give us his time today, because he normally swims this, but he swam this faster, and faster means we're going to subtract time. So 0.09. Now we're going to subtract, and why don't we switch colors for subtraction, because we can. 4 less 9 we can't do, so go to our neighbor. 3 becomes 2. 4 becomes 14. 14 less 9 we can do. It's going to be 5. 2 less 0 is 2. Bring down my decimal point right away so I don't forget. 1 less 0 is 1. 5 less 0 is 5. So our new time is 51.25 seconds. Now, the world record is 47.79 seconds. So we're asking for the difference. Whenever we see difference, boys and girls, we are going to subtract. And what we're going to subtract is we're going to subtract Langston's best time, which is 51.25 seconds, and we're going to subtract the world record, which is 47.79 seconds. And now we're going to subtract that. And that's going to be the difference between Langston's time and the world record. All right, let's switch colors here. 5 less 9 I can't do. Go to my neighbor. 2 becomes 1. 5 becomes 15. Now 15 less 9 I can do, and that's going to be 6. 1 less 7 I can't do. Go to my neighbor. Neighbor becomes 0. My 1 is now 11. 11 less 7 is 4. Right away, boys and girls, I'm going to bring my decimal point down. Notice how I lined it up. And then I go 0 less 7 I can't do. So 5 becomes 4. 0 becomes 10. 10 less 7 is 3. 4 less 0 is 4 less 4 is 0. So the difference between Langston's time and the world record is 3 and 46/100 seconds. Now, it doesn't seem like a long time, but when we're talking about speed, that's a huge amount of time, and it's a pretty big gap. Okay? Now, problem number next, we have a coin collector bought 10 rare coins for $5,450 each, and then sold them later for $6,125 each. How much money did the coin collector make on these 10 coins altogether? So what we first have to do, boys and girls, is we have to figure out how much money he made per coin. And to do that, we're going to take what he sold it for, and we're going to take from that we're going to take away what he purchased to figure out his profit. So we're going to take our 6,125 and we're going to subtract what he paid for it, 5,450, and when doing this, we're going to figure out what his profit was. Profit per coin. So we're going to take 50, 5 less 0 is 5, 2 less 5 we can't do, go to our neighbor, 1 becomes 0, 2 becomes 12, 12 less 5 is 7, 0 less 4, I can't do that, so I take my 6, that becomes 5, 0 becomes 10, 10 less 4 I can do, that's going to give me 6, 5 less 5 is 0. So he made $675 per coin. Now, how many coins did he have? Well, if it says he bought 10 rare coins. So we're going to take this $675 and we're going to multiply that by 10 coins. And we are going to get, basically using mental math, just add a 0, $6,750. So he made on those coins by selling them, by buying them low and selling them high, he made $6,750. Now hopefully you did well on this. If not, check and see where you made your mistake. Check and see, did you use the strategies that we've been working on? If you still have problems understanding, please talk to Mr. Winkleman. Ask him questions. He'd love to help you so you understand this more. And when you talk to him, or when you go show him your notebook about how you did, tell him, what do you think about the new pictures? Do you like the colors? Should we do this? Should we change them up once in a while? Just because variety is a good thing. All right, talk to you in a bit.